Hello and welcome back. Today I wanted to discuss the Shanken from Pach store. Now, Shanken is kind of a strange name, and it sounds like you should shank somebody with it, which is kind of odd when it's a crossguard and usually pretty long. But they give all of their sabers kind of odd names, like Shanken, Kyojin, or Hitorin, or things like that. So that's kind of par for the course. The Shanken saber ends up going by a bunch of different names from a bunch of different distributors. Saberforge was actually planning on selling these for a while as their youngling sabers, and a lot of people ended up with these in scratch and dent boxes recently. But the Shanken is very similar in a lot of ways to the Pach store Kyojin. This one I've pimped out for my son a little bit here. But it's basically the same design, as you can see, but with a crossguard. The functionality is the same as well. We have a recharge port here. We have a button here. This thing includes one sound font. It had a mute feature, which I have currently turned on. To turn the mute feature on and off while the saber's off, you just hold down the button. Okay, clash means that it's on. Sort of a non-clash means that it's off. Let me turn it off again. There we go, nothing. Now we're in mute. Hold down the button. Hold down the button to turn sound on. Now we have sound. Okay, we have sort of basic swings. We have clash. We have a lockup if we double tap. And then power off. So functionally, it's exactly the same as the Kyojin or Tiny Giant saber. Difference is it's a little bit longer and it's got the crossguard sections. Now these crossguards and this main blade that I've got here are not standard with it. These are from Ripper blades. I had to modify them because this takes a 7/8 inch blade instead of a standard 1 inch. But these are crossguard side spikes from Ripper blades. This is a main blade of my own design. Now I did that because these things come in a limited variety of colors. This one is in Cadillac pink, which is basically purple, but I thought it was much, much too pink, so I stuck some red blades in it, and now I end up with more of a purple, sort of deep red color. Okay. The sound fonts are not anything to write home about. The functionality is about what you'd expect on a lightsaber. The real place where this thing shines is in handling and in price. Let me cover price first. Crossguards are going to set you back, a lot of times quite a bit. This is the cheapest crossguard I know of on the market. It's a little bit less than $100, which for a crossguard, that's pretty good, especially a crossguard with sound. Okay, the handling on it, while this design is kind of plain Jane, it is actually really handy because of that. If you grip it at a right angle like this, you're not going to hit yourself with the crossguard spikes. If you try to grip it like this, you definitely will. But grip it at a right angle, and this thing handles really well. It's light, it's no frills. If you want to hook a finger over the crossguard, if that's how you do things, you can. You're probably going to get that finger hit if you try to duel with this. But it's reasonable for dueling. It's pretty easy to use. You're not going to get cut on anything or caught up on anything. And it's a really great one-handed crossguard. Crossguards have a tendency to be super heavy, so using one with one hand for any period of time is going to make your arm tired. This, you could use two of these and dual wield pretty easily. So this is a slim, high performance, but low feature, basic entry-level crossguard saber. And I think that's a nice niche in the market for them to fill. So the Shanken from Pach store, same thing if you manage to find one from Saberforge or any number of other distributors out there. But pretty nice handy saber. If you're getting into a crossguard, this is a good way to get into a crossguard and build your way up to something a little bit heavier. All right, there we go. Hopefully this review has been of use. If it has, join me back for more, and I'll see you next time.